240 million. Do you know what this number is? This is the number of people who play soccer all over the world. Are you surprised that so many people play soccer? Depending on the year, the number varies. But today, do you know how many people play soccer in Japan? 877,000 people play soccer in Japan. What does this mean? It means if you play soccer, you can make friends with 877,000 people in Japan and 240 million people in the world. This is a slight exaggeration, but in one sense it's true, because soccer unites people. You can change the world through soccer. I'd like to talk about two cases where soccer has changed the world. The first example is about a professional soccer player, and the second example is about a boy, like me. Would you believe that you can stop wars through soccer? Drogba is a great soccer player from the Côte d'Ivoire. Because of a power struggle in Côte d'Ivoire in 2002, civil war broke out between the North and the South. Drogba pleaded to the people, "We are all the same." In October 2003, he appealed to stop the wars, along with his teammates, by kneeling in front of a live camera after an important game, which earned Côte d'Ivoire a seat in the World Cup for 2006. Drogba said to the camera, "To every person who lives in Côte d'Ivoire, we beg you, please forgive each other. Côte d'Ivoire is a great country, and we can't continue this ridiculous war. We must accept each other. Please put down your weapons and have an election. After this, everything will be better." Because of their appeal, the war stopped soon after. Because of his advocacy for peace, many people say that Drogba is God. If the president of Côte d'Ivoire had said the same thing, it would not have made such a difference. I have been playing soccer for 10 years. When I was in the 3rd grade of elementary school, an impressive event happened in my life. It all began when a Brazilian boy named Marcus joined our class. Marcus was not able to speak Japanese very well, and so he was always alone at school. Initially, my classmates spoke to Marcus, but gradually they began to make fun of Marcus because of his Japanese accent and the way he looked. The bullying only continued to get worse. Marcus would get angry and yell at us in Portuguese, but when he did that, our bullying would get worse. One day, I saw 2 boys playing soccer at the field after school. I wanted to play with them. I went there and recognized one of the boys, Marcus. I asked him, "Who is he?" He answered, "My brother." His brother spoke Japanese very well. His brother told me, "My father is here to work in Japan, but my mother went back to Brazil because of her illness." I thought that Marcus and his family had a very difficult life. When we played soccer together, we played very well, as good as they play in Brazil. It was very fun to play soccer together, and I thought we could become friends through soccer. In Shimizu, where I live, soccer is very popular, and most children play soccer during their breaks at school. One day, I invited Marcus to play soccer with my classmate and me. I thought it would be fun, but one of my classmates asked me, "Why did you bring him here?" However, after they saw Marcus dribble and pass the ball, they changed their minds and enjoyed playing soccer with Marcus. After that, the bullying disappeared. Time passed and Marcus went back to Brazil, but we remained good friends through soccer. This is also one case when soccer stopped the war called bullying. Soccer stops the bullying that teachers can't stop. Then I made it a rule to speak with others when I see someone playing soccer. Just the other day, I became friends with Toru, a Peruvian boy who kicked the ball in a parking lot at a drugstore. When you play soccer, your amount of friends increases, your pleasure increases, and your fun increases. It also increases the soccer population. It decreases quarreling and friendships. In soccer, the only competition is on the field. Many people I have played soccer with are now my good friends. Soccer brings hope, unification, and peace to us. Some people work for a peaceful world through music. Others work for a peaceful world through books. I'd like to dedicate my life to working towards a peaceful world as a soccer player. One world, one soccer, one peace. Thank you.